What's up and welcome to another video where I share what I have been up to. So recently I joined an AI generated art competition which is organized by the Art Tech Talk online media, and I'm really excited to announce to you that I've won one of the awards. So I won the Best Artistic Creation Award, and I'm really honored to have won this award, and I wanted to share with you some of the highlights from the event of the award ceremony, and I would like to share with you the entry that I submitted and some of the thinking behind that. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. So the award ceremony was hosted at E11 Space in Kwun Tong. So it was a really spacious venue, and there was this session where the finalists were able to have the work printed out and being displayed like an exhibition. So it's actually really cool to see the different artist statement, and also these art were actually created into products by Art Tech Talk, where you can actually support these artists by buying it on the website. So we also have some refreshments at the event, and it was really cool to see people just networking with each other, sharing a passion for creativity and so on. So basically there was an MC at the event, and then people gave the speeches, and I was really happy to receive one of the awards and just to share some of my thoughts of my art. And then we have someone who's actually from Taiwan sharing the work as well, and then other people sharing some of the thinking behind the art. So what's really cool is that we have guest speakers. So we have Hey, who's an award-winning illustrator. He went up to the stage sharing how important that we need to recognize that AI is only just a tool to empower creatives. So he shared his personal experience of creating a sketch and then asking AI to give him some inspiration, and just borrowing some parts of what AI has generated and recreating his sketch with that. One of the things that I really resonated from him is how AI is only just a tool to help you bring your work to the next level. You cannot rely on AI on 100%, but really just reference what it generates and really to maintain your own uniqueness in the creations that you do. Next, we have Martin, who's the founder of Pure Ink. So what he does with Pure Ink is that it is a software that allows you to use Chinese ink painting. So you can basically use the software to create Chinese ink painting, and it is powered by AI. But what is also really interesting is that he's able to teach AI of a certain calligraphy style and to use that to preserve culture and also to preserve Chinese calligraphy. I'm not sure if you know, but Chinese characters are actually very dynamic. There's different ways of writing it. It's like drawing and painting, right? So it's actually very hard to train AI to do that, and there's thousands of characters, but he's able to do that. So that's actually really interesting. And finally, we have Chen Dick, who is actually an award-winning photographer. So one of the biggest takeaways that he shared with us is that he was showing us an image of the human anatomy, and he told us that the aspect ratio of the photo is 1 to 1.1. It was actually a very inspiring sharing, because when we talk about photography, right, we talk about aspect ratio, and usually you would do aspect ratio 1 to 1 when you post on social media. But the reason why he framed his photo in a 1 to 1.1 aspect ratio is because he wanted to bring the point that none of us is perfect. There is beauty in the imperfection of humanity. So I think that's actually a really interesting reflection for myself, especially when it comes to AI, because AI is going to be trained to become more and more perfect. But while as human beings, we're creating things that are not as perfect as AI, but it is also very important that we maintain that, because that is what makes us unique as people. Now, talking about AI and also the concept of content creation, I'm not sure if you've seen my channel before, but I have shared videos about how I use AI just as a tool to really empower me to do something that I have not been able to do in the past. So personally, as someone who has creative background of video editing, of using Photoshop to create graphic, I have a really mixed feeling about AI, because I'm still trying to reconcile the idea of whether I should call the piece a piece of art or an artwork or a submission. So this is my experience when I joined this competition. They have a theme which is called "Nothing Can Stop Me From Going to Work," which is actually a humorous take on how diligent Hong Kong people are. Basically, what will happen is that sometimes we would have typhoon seasons, and then people still go to work once the typhoon or once the adverse weather warning signal has gone down. So people will just rush to the bus station, go to the office before work from home was even a thing. Now, that was the theme. That was the theme of generating a piece where it resonated with the Hong Kong working spirit. So personally for me, in the past, I have worked in a television station before, and I know that during the typhoon season or when there's adverse weather, what will happen is that a lot of us will turn on the television. We will open the television to look at the latest news. And the people who are actually generating the news is not really AI. These are real human beings, right? You have the reporters at the front line going to different places in Hong Kong sharing with you the first-hand news, and also you have the crew and you have the people working at the station. So you have people who is in front of the camera and also people who are working behind the scene just to bring you first-hand news during very extreme weather conditions. So I wanted to pay tribute to these people. And so what I did is that I decided to go to a collective memory that most of us here in Hong Kong might have, which is Mr. Weather. So we would turn on the news channel, we would see an animation where someone would walk to the screen and then you can see him interacting with the weather, and that's how the weather is being shown to a lot of people. In order to come up with my piece of work, what I did is I did some research and I found out that Mr. Weather is actually called Freddy. And then I used the framing of the Mr. Weather in his videos and then use it to structure reference and use Adobe Firefly and also Photoshop to create this piece of work that you can see here. So in this piece of work, this is actually a battle between people who want to go to work and also people who are working in the news industry with the extreme weather, which is being portrayed like a monster here. And you can see that there's an apparent 8 next to the monster, which is something that a lot of people here in Hong Kong would experience during adverse weather, because Typhoon 8 is always something that kept us at home. But now with work from home, people would start working at home using their laptop instead of going to the workplace physically. So that's pretty much the premise of the whole idea of this submission. So on top of an AI generated image, what I heard is that finalists might have an opportunity to display the work in an offline environment. So I actually wrote in my submission that I would like to put this piece of work to retro television and to animate it if the opportunity is there. What I did is that I decided to use the still image to run it through AI video generator. So basically I use an image to video generator, animate it a bit, but use a lot of video editing to make it look like what it is being showing on the screen right now. And if you listen to the background track, you will hear some rain pouring and also a thunder clapping, okay? So the whole idea of this animation is that from time to time, when we look at the extreme weather, we wouldn't really see people fighting against the weather, right? We would be like, oh, it's raining, there's wind blowing. But actually, when the thunder claps, right, when the monster strikes, that's where people who are fighting against this extreme weather is something that we will see. These are the heroes behind the scene that you seldom see, but these are the people who are there giving you the first-hand news. The occurrence is actually very rare of this video, and it only happens when the thunder claps, when you really clash with the monster known as the adverse weather. But that's the thinking behind this animated video. So I hope you enjoy and you are encouraged. And I think that this prize is not only to celebrate what I've done, but it's really to celebrate what people have been doing, around the clock. People who work in journalism to bring you first-hand news, no matter how bad the weather is or no matter how bad the condition it is out there. Hopefully that this is another video to show with you that AI is only a tool to empower you to do things that you are not able to do in the past. And it is not something for you to take a shortcut, but it is something for you to really create and realize some of your dreams. So see you in the next video.